Alright, I'm Steve. If you're a reader of the blog, you know who I am. If not, I'm the creative director of the Logo Factory. Today we're going to do things a little different. We're going to take a little scooter ride together on my trusty Majesty. We're up at Bell Fountain. It's sort of a nice little town just north of where I live and where the Logo Factory studio is, about 50 minutes away. It's a nice day. It's March 8th, I believe. Still a little bit chilly, so I got the gloves on, as you can tell. So, without further ado, let's take a little spin. This is a nice little town. Nice little ride, actually. Not much here, called the Cross Doors. But a nice restaurant, which we'll be passing in a minute, called the Bell Fountain Inn. It's on our left. On our right-hand side, coming up, is Bell Fountain Conservation Area. Nice camping up there in the summer, down by the river. We'll pass by the river in a minute. Just going to go through here. On our right, there's one of those Olympic mascotty things, which we wrote about a couple of weeks ago, the Vancouver Winter Olympics. Got to be careful about this road. People tend to come barreling out of there. It's really nice up here. It doesn't do much justice now in the sort of middle of winter, but during the summer, nice and green, lush. It's nice in the fall too when the trees change color. Unfortunately, we are behind a car, so we're not going to be able to open it up too much going through here, unless they decide to put a move on. Speed limit is pretty slow around these roads because of the reduced visibility with all the turns. Not much in the way where cops can hide up here, but they do have radar planes. So they've been getting kind of squirrely with motorcyclists going a little fast around this road. They also have been handing out noise pollution tickets for excessively loud Harleys. Along this road, if you look down, you can't see it, but there's all sorts of gouges and scrapes. And at first I didn't know what they were. Turns out they're Harley foot pegs. The Harley's going through here really fast. I have to leave the bike over. Foot pegs, gouge, sort of grooves out of the asphalt. This is probably the sharpest turn in the history of ever. You can't take this at any speed whatsoever. Kind of fun though. When I was a teenager, I used to walk along the railway track that we're just going around. Kind of stupid, because once you walked out into the bridge, not really anywhere to go. The train came along. This road's quite fun going the other way, but we're trying to keep the sun at our back. Along here, they do different types of formulations and whatnot. Okay, there's going under this bridge that I told you about. Now this guy's going to pull over, we can open it up. Okay, good, he's pulling over. Away we go. Okay, still got to watch the speed. Lots of hikers up here, bicyclists. Not too bad today because it's a work day. Still, residents around here don't really appreciate people tearing through here too quickly. On our left is the Credit River, which is apparently good fishing. Come up here in the summer or the spring, you see all sorts of people in hip waders. Nothing today. That water's probably just a few degrees above zero. As you go through here, you'll see that a lot of the soil, it's red. It's sort of glacier deposits. It's terracotta soil. The whole area up here is actually called terracotta. There's a little bit of a spin there on some salt. Got to be careful this time of year. Still a lot of salt on the road, which can get slippy. Not only that, you got to be real careful But water, as the snow melts, water tends to bleed onto the road, and if it goes under the shade, it can still freeze. So it's a very thin layer of water, and it will freeze quite quickly. Ice on one of these things, not a good idea. So we just take it nice and easy, no big deal. Still going over the speed limit, but not as fast as I'd usually go through here on a summer day. Got to be careful of, there's a lot of salt up here actually. They must have put that down last night, because I wasn't here today, so, or sorry, that wasn't there yesterday. So what's happened is these roads obviously iced up last night. When they put salt down, that's not terribly deep. The rest of the road here is pretty cool. More or less just straight roads, got little twisties, and little hills. Got to be careful about these hills, because some of them we can't see cars coming up the other side, and that's not terribly good. So whenever we come up the hill like this one, it's always a good idea just to pick over a little bit. So give yourself an extra couple of feet. There you go. An extra couple of feet. See if the cars sort of wander off this lane on the other side. This is a nice little set of turns. There seems to be a lot of salt on it though, so we're going to take it nice and easy. Not terribly fast. I was kind of thinking that this would be a neat thing to leave blog readers along. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not. I tend to go out riding, especially if I have creative block. It tends to clear my head. I find riding a bike very, very relaxing, and as I say, it allows me to sort of let my thoughts wander a little bit. I'm working on a flash animation this morning that's kind of giving me a lot of trouble, so I decided I'm going out. Temperature's about 4.5 degrees above zero. Still a little cool. I'm quite hopped up, a couple of layers.